Hello and welcome to Flory Models Friday Roundup Show. Here we are with you on Good Friday, so happy Easter to everybody on the 15th of April 2022. After another fantastically busy week, we've got some good stuff coming up for you over Easter as well, so we'll talk about the end of the show. Anyway, all started, as you can see, on Monday with Matt. Matt did his first vlog. So this is a sort of Matt's own little vlog that he does. As I say, they're not going to be sort of every week and guidelines to it, but he's going to do them as and when he can, right the way through. So he was going through various things down in here, and he was talking about the builds that he's working on at the moment. Let's get rid of that as he's making his way through. So you can see he was talking about obviously on the Lancaster, and obviously he was talking about working on the there we go, on his Sherman and the little diorama he's working with his massive bonsai tree down in there. So it's really nice to see Matt sort of on his own talking about everything. You guys obviously clearly loved it, looking at the feedback that he's got off of that one, and hopefully he's going to do lots more for us. And I know he enjoyed doing it and things like that. So if you want to catch up with that, that's Matt's own little vlog that he does on Mondays on there. So anyway, that is up in the forum for members to see. Also on Monday, it was the big one. We refresh that. It was the completion of the Hornet. So yes, the Revell 32nd Nightmare Hornet. So okay, that's get past the thing where it shouldn't have ever been released in the first place because it's got so many fit issues and problems that the instructions, although they talk you through them, yeah, it just should never have been released in this state. But once you do it, actually, as you can see, it did turn out quite nicely. It is a Hornet at the end of the day. It's probably the best detailed one in 1/32nd scale as well. Straight out of the box, because obviously it's a lot more of the more modern version. So we threw a little bit of aftermarket at it, and we had a little trouble with the undercarriage at the end. But actually, all that said, it's a really nice kit. It's gone together, as I say, once you get past all those fit issues, okay. We managed to get the wings to fold, so that's actually a working wing fold, as you can see down in there. And there she is, all finished off. So we were going through all the motions, and say we added all the streaks and grimy bits and everything else during the video down in there for the sort of final reveal at the end. And again, actually, I'm quite happy with it. She's in front of me right now, and it's just one of those ones where, yeah, okay, it shouldn't have been released. Technically, no one should actually build it in that state, but if you are going to do it, it does turn out to be really, really nice kit at the end of the day. Anyway, full 12-part build, as you can see, is up in the actual Flory Model site right now. So if you remember, you can go off and watch all of those along with all the other video builds that we do. On Tuesday, it was me and Matt. We started something a little bit different, so we've got lots of changes happening as of this month onwards, and we got our first ever not quite a podcast show. So this is me and Matt on a Tuesday afternoon, obviously live. The members can get involved with this one through the chat room and all the rest of it, and we were talking about a bit of everything. So not only is it going to be a modelling sort of chat show, and it's going to be other topics as well. So we were discussing things like podcasts as well, and we were discussing literally how they've become the new form of sort of the wireless back in the day for listening to people talk, and how they're great because you can just pick them up, play them and everything else. Not just the one we're doing here, but obviously podcasts in general and how good they are. And obviously we're talking about YouTube and videos and all those things as well, right the way through, and discussing anything that's sort of topical at the moment inside the hobby as we made our way through. So that's our new format. It's going to be once every 2 weeks. As you know, we're either going to be doing the Tuesday show or the Thursday show. We don't do both anymore. So if it's on a Tuesday, then obviously you can catch up with us. It's only an hour long, so obviously you can keep up with us and what we're up to and all the rest of it just down in there. So that's all good. On which will be the PM Wednesday show, it was me, Matt and Andy. Oh, we've just gone off, and we were obviously taking you around the PM store, talking about obviously what's new coming in, what's new out, what we're expecting in, what we're expecting out, and obviously we were talking about the weekend deals that are coming up tomorrow, and various things like that as well. So if you want to catch up with everything that's coming and go in the PM store, and anything sort of modelling related, and also answering your questions, then obviously you can get involved with that one down in there. So that's the PM show, and obviously that is open to the public to view as well. Thursday, because we didn't do a PM show as we were doing the normal night one, that will return next week. Matt put up the next parts. This is part 2 of his little Panzer 1, and he was doing the weathering and the painting section on this one as well. So that's just down in here. So I think, here we go, we can see it just here. Say, going through it, say Matt's getting really good at doing all the tutorials. He's doing a fantastic job. So if you want to see a detailed way of actually using oils and weathering up your tank and things like that, then definitely that's the video for you. So again, that is up on the site right now in the actual forum, and you can go off and see that one. And then that brings us bang up to today, where part 1 of the Great Wall Hobbies 48 scale F15E Strike Eagle has gone up. This one is up on the site right now for members to see, and I have to say, so far I'm really impressed with it. The details are actually very nice, very crisp, and it is a beautiful kit so far. So again, we've done the usual thing. We've painted the interior cockpit. We've used Posca pens to go around and detail up all the interiors. We've used washes, so we just used the light wash, Flory Models light wash, to give a little bit of dirt and grime and things like that inside the cockpit, and then we've used Posca pen for picking out all the switches and dials and various things down in there. A little bit of dry brushing right the way over it, and that completes off the cockpit once we've got those dials in and stuff like that, and as I say, dulling them down with a little bit of wash over the top of those ones as well. We are going to be doing this one totally in flight as well, so we're not going to worry about sort of gear and wheel wells, which is a shame because they're actually beautifully detailed and the electronics bays are very nicely done as well. But we have got some figures coming in as well to pop in there to give it a crew in flight, so I'm planning on doing something a little bit special with this particular kit in flight. But generally it looks like it's going to be an absolutely fantastic build. We've got a great reference book as well because people have been asking about it. This is the Read Air Publications Model Eagle Guide 2nd edition, so that's the one, because I know people have been asking about that and I forgot to mention it in the video. So that is a fantastic book on there like that. And that was this week. So again, really busy. It's nice to have the bigger stuff out of the way, and I'll tell you what's funny is that I've been working on this little guy, and this is the first time I've worked on anything smaller than 32nd scale this year, and it does not feel small. It feels like I'm working on a 1/72nd. Obviously we've had the magnifiers on and things like that working on this one, but again, it's quite nice because it's small and not massive like these things in front of me are. So yeah, no, good kit. Seems to be going really well. So we're going to do it in flight. So we're going to have some acrylic coming out the back. We're going to have a sort of a base for it, and I'm thinking of doing sort of a knife edge pass, sort of for the sort of Mac Loop or CAD West type look, something else like that. So it is going to be a Lake and Heath bird as well. So we do the UK one. So yeah, should be really nice on that particular one. So you're going to get a little bit ahead on that one, and then we'll be starting on another build as well. So we will be running 2, but we'll get this one basically built, and then we'll start on the next one. So we've got a little bit of something for everybody coming up on the site. And that was basically this week. As I say, really busy, but it's not going to stop there because we are live with you tomorrow. Yes, we have our special Easter show. We do it every sort of one. We have a fun build, and literally it's the Easter fun build. You can build what you absolutely like, and I am building this. Matt sent it down to me because when he was down the other week, we were looking at another one, which is an awful kit that Matt's going to build, but they look a little bit eggy, does the Huey. So we're going to be doing this as a sort of one-day build. So if you want to join in with us, obviously we'll start 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we're going to run to about midday. We'll have a comfort break and a bit of food, and then we'll be back from you between 2 and then 5 in the afternoon as well. So we're going to be building along. So build along with us. Obviously we'll have all the chat open. We'll have YouTube chat open, the Flory Models chat will be open, and all the rest of it. So if you want to get involved with us and just kick back before all the food and everything starts on Sunday, feel free to join us. Doesn't stop there. Obviously we've got a big sale coming on. It's our big Easter Eminer, our clear out sale is going to be starting as well. So that's going to start around about sort of 10 o'clock with you on Saturday morning, and it's going to run through. And obviously what I'm going to do is a 10% day with Flory Model stuff, and I know Brett over at High Altitude Hobbies is going to do a 10% day as well. So if you want to get anything from those, and then obviously you can get involved with it as well. So send you any of your pictures you want to do to usual with one. Instagram's easier, so you can do Instagram and just do hashtag official Flory Models. I can show your work as well as we make our way through. But it's going to be fun and giggles and just having a laugh and all the rest of it. But as I say, if you do want to pick up a bargain in these sort of trying times at the moment, I know PM is going to be having a massive sale, so some massive, huge discounts as well. So if you want to get involved with that one, definitely now's the time to do it. But that is about it for now. So as always on a Friday, I'm going to leave you with your great work from the gallery. So till tomorrow at 10 o'clock, happy modelling. Take care.
Wasted.